Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Hundley is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Escobar is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's totaled 18 hits in 58 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground, left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. One away. Now at the plate, Joe Panik.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Buster Posey now. Career line against Greinke. He's got 12 hits and 45 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Now that's popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pence has a read on it. One down. In now, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks. So striding in, Ketel Marte. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. He'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in, John Ryan Murphy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Career line against Greinke. He has 9 base hits in 37 tries. He also has 1 home run. On the ground to the right side. And that gets on by. And Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First pitch on its way. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence.
Ready? Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Souza. And foul. Now the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher Nick Hundley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. In the air out to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Greinke over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Looking to minimize the damage here. Throw won't get him. Longoria on second. Duggar on at first with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Bouncer up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above.
Ouch, that one hit him. Striding in, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit toward the hole. There's one. On to Posey, and it's a double play. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Duggar ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Joe Panik, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hit hard to short. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Buster Posey now, winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And 2 the count to Posey.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
He chases out of the zone for. Leading off the inning, Steven Souza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, David Peralta, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a high pop-up. Longoria is there for it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Duggar coming in, and that's the third out. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Crawford, singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Ahmed has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Bases are empty, one man out. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Nick Ahmed.
And he'll take strike. One on the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, John Ryan Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping in, Steven Duggar. A base hit in his first trip.
Center fielder, number 6.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Murphy finds it, and a good throw just beats him. Duggar almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one gone.
Nick Hundley.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. So in now for San Francisco, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Now at the plate, Joe Panic. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Swing, and he pops him up. Ahmed moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits to this point. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Popped him up. Posey on the move. And the inning is over. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
For the Giants, first baseman, Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's a pop-up now. Goldschmidt shading to his right. 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Crawford. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Longoria at second with two down. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is in there. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Souza. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Striding into the box, Nick Ahmed. He went down on strikes last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Into the box, Steven Duggar. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Popped high in the air. Escobar is under it. 1 down. Now batting, Nick Hundley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nick Hundley.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off.
Leading off for Arizona, the pitcher number 20, Zach Greinke.
John Jay is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
John Jay.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pence has a read on it. 1 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this ball will be caught deep into the corner. A very tough catch there on the run for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Joe Panik. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's seen him well. 6 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate, Buster Posey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Paul Goldschmidt will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready for another chance? David Peralta has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like... Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Brandon Crawford.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Souza is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's 1 for 3. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Marte over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Zach Greinke. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player.